Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Approachy, and today we are back with another Fortnite Battle Royale video for you guys. Now, today, basically, this is no live commentary, this is no special gameplay for you guys at all. This simply is, as you can see from the title, the top 5 best loadouts in Fortnite Battle Royale. So, obviously, in Fortnite, you need a loadout. Because honestly, if you don't have the loadout, then you ain't gonna really have them sort of skilled, sort of like knowing what you're doing sort of wins. You're gonna have them lucky wins where it'll happen now and again. If you have a loadout, what I'm trying to say is, you have a loadout. You'll know where your weapons are. You'll know what you'll have. You'll know when it is a good idea to use the other weapon instead of the weapon what you're using at the moment. And obviously, it's like all to do with sort of what range you want as well. If you want an AR, but then you see a guy long range, and you haven't got a sniper or a scoped AR, then you ain't gonna get like the headshots what you want half the time. You ain't gonna get the one shots from the snipers. You ain't gonna get the 150 knocked off shield from the snipers. It depends what sniper you have. You have the gold sniper, you can hit him anyway, I'm pretty sure. If you hit him anyway, it's just insta killed. And honestly, that's why I don't come across too many gold snipers. I really would like to, but I normally pick up either the blue or the purple. But yeah, so anyway, going off topic that was. But yeah, loadouts is definitely needed in Fortnite Battle Royale to win games, to stay alive longer. And I'm going to basically give you the top 5 Fortnite loadouts for you guys right now. So let's get into it. So guys, for the first loadout, what we have here is basically make sure you have first off an AR. Now, obviously the best AR in the game at the moment is the Scar, the golden Scar. You've also got a purple Scar, which is very good as well. So the Scars are good. You've got I believe the blue AR, which is pretty decent as well. And it definitely outmatches, like there's no sort of, what is it, the green AR and the normal AR, they are like similar, but obviously the green AR is just a little bit better. Whereas the blue AR, it's kind of like out there. It's almost as good as the Scar, basically, or the purple Scar. So that's pretty good AR as well. So basically what you need is a AR for your first sort of slot. Like I have here, as you can see in the background, I have my green AR, because obviously that's the best I can find at the moment. But I've got an AR, so that is what you need. And for the second slot, you want a pump shotgun. Now, obviously, it'd be best to have the best pump shotgun, the green, because that does the most damage. But a normal shotgun, normal pump shotgun, like a common, whatever you want to call it, the grey, it's perfectly fine. Just I'm saying the upgrade would be the green version. So that's definitely what you need for your second slot. Your third slot then you want is your med kit or shields. For the third and fourth slot, you want your med kit and shields, or like bandages and shields, or mini shields, all that, anything like that, or slurps, as you see. And for your final slot, you would like to have a sniper. Now, it doesn't matter what sniper it is. Obviously, personally, I feel that the bolt sniper is the best sniper. There's the semi, which is good, but obviously, if you're not hitting them headshots, if you want the one shot kills, like you're gonna go for the bolt mainly. So definitely go for the bolt. Obviously, it depends on what like variant or like rarity of the bolt you have. I mean, if there's a gold semi-auto, you might want to take that over like the blue bolt, maybe. Except for I don't do that, to be honest. I just stick with the blue bolt or the purple bolt. If I have a gold bolt, then obviously it's amazing, but that's what I'm saying. That is what you need, and that covers the first loadout, guys, for this video. So the second loadout, what you would like to have, and what you should have, honestly, like, it is a super good loadout, this is. So basically, you want it like a Scar or an AR. Then the second slot, you want a pump again, and for the third slot, which a lot of people don't like this in the game, but it works for the moment, and this is what I like to use sometimes. I don't use this all the time, but when I get the chance, I do use this, and that is basically another pump on top of that. So pump for the second and third slot, which means you can double pump. Now, obviously, people have been going mad about it. Some people actually really like it and think it's like meant, you know what I mean? Like it's still a good thing in the game. Other people think it should be banned, and I don't know. But I don't know what I think about it. I like it being in the game. It's, you know, you've got to learn how to prevent it at least. You know what I mean? If you're getting shot by them, you know, just build walls, don't you? But double pump is very OP. I can tell you that for sure. So yeah. Then for the third and fourth slots, medkit and shields again. For fourth and fifth slot, sorry. Don't know why I said third and fourth. But that covers the second loadout for this video. Here we go for the third loadout, guys, which is quite different. This is quite different, but this is mainly used as well for sort of mid to end game, near enough to end game. So you want an AR, then in your second slot you want an RPG. Now the RPG is going to be taking the shotgun slot away. So basically, because obviously you've got close quarter with the RPG, and you shoot it on the ground when people rush you, or you shoot it up their stairways, they're trying to rush you as well. They're gonna die most of the time. You know, you'll have the odd one where if it's like a blue RPG, you know, you'll do like 150 damage or so, but he'll have 200 health. So then you'll need to shoot him again, or shoot him with your AR super quick. You know what I mean? That's why it's next to your AR, so you can switch and quickly get the kill. Then you want something like your shields, your med kits, and then you want a sniper rifle, so you can obviously switch from your AR to RPG, and then you can go back to the AR. If you want a long sniper as well, you can go left and switch to the sniper for the fifth slot. So that's what I recommend for that loadout. Honestly, it's a really good loadout, guys. Mainly used for endgame, but really good. And yeah, the fourth is going to be quite silent. It's going to be like a ninja sort of loadout, this is. So first off, you want a silenced pistol. Now obviously it's best to have the golden version, but you know, it's obviously you've got the purple or the gold. I mean, either one is good, so go for any of them. Then you want the blue MP5 in the second slot. Now the reason why I say the blue MP5 is because obviously the blue suppressed SMG, that's what I meant by the blue MP5, by the way. The green and the common don't do as much damage. It's like, it's a bit sameish. Like, I don't know. I just don't like them too. I prefer the blue one. I prefer the best one, and that's why I say if you can, you know, if you do find just a normal or a green, then just still use it. But until you find that blue, guys, I mean, honestly, I don't see a lot of them, but when you do, trust me, it's a so this loadout is sort of like a silence, like a sneaky sort of play style, but it's like quite hard to find some of the guns in this loadout. So you know, I don't use this a lot, but when I do get the chance, you know, I do use it because it is very, very good. Next up we want then is the medkits and shields, and then you want the sniper at the end, so you can obviously switch super quick again with that. Okay, so guys, the final okay loadout for you guys. Now this is a loadout for the new update, so let's get into it. So you've got the AR, then you want the pump for your second slot. Your third slot you want a sniper, and your fourth slot you want a sniper again. Okay, so you're gonna have a double bolt. If you have a double bolt, this is mainly used for bolts, by the way, guys. You don't really want two semi-automatics. No really point in that, because obviously it sprays fast enough anyway. So this is used for the high damage, accurate sort of two bolt situation. So if you shoot a guy and from a long distance you get him, and then you know another guy's pushing you, but mid range, you get the easy snipe and then switch to your AR again, and then you got the easy kill. But if you're like, I don't know, if this guy's got 200 health and you knock 150 off him, and he's still standing there, while you can get the easy shot before he takes some cover, because obviously his reactions might be slower, and then you can pick him off with that. So that is why the double bolt comes in very useful. So definitely recommend using that. And also for your 4th and 5th, right, or whatever, right, you've got your, sorry, that was your snipers. Let me correct myself. The 5th, the final one, doesn't really matter what it is. Okay, you have shields, you can have like all the slurp, anything like that. But I'd recommend going for the chug jug, which was the new update thing where you could basically have a 15-second count, so you can get the 200 HP, or a slurp really, because obviously you haven't got the bandages then, have you? You haven't got the med kit. However, these two will make you have health as well. So if you're in the storm and a bit of a situation, you know you ain't got bandages or anything, you got to think, if you get you got a chug jug, which might not happen, you know, you might have to rock bandages or med kit, but this is like this loadout, personally I think it's useful, but you've got to make sure you have the chug jug and stuff like that, you know, if you want it work and stuff. I mean, you can have a med kit, don't get me wrong, but nah, I just personally thought I'd put in a slurp and a chug jug to mix it up and just make it an interesting loadout for you guys. So yeah, that is honestly the top 5 best Fortnite Battle Royale loadouts in my personal opinion. Let me know if I missed any loadouts what you guys prefer. But yeah, that is the top 5 for me. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you leave a like. I don't know what the hell that was, but hopefully you did. And subscribe. And I'll see you guys on my next Fortnite Battle Royale video.